Welcome everybody. This is CMAC, aka Next Level Bitcoin, and I want to talk to you guys about cryptos, OTC or COTPS. Man, it was a tough one to up the last couple of nights, midnight, trying to test this thing, and just kind of really just believing that they're going to do what they said they were going to do, and then we get just nothing. I just never thought that they would do a rug pull, but again, there's always that possibility with these things. So definitely fraud, lies. I mean, just running away with your money. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. You can blame Swapnex, you can blame for the folks calling and claiming that from Swapnex, COTP had their money, Binance locking up accounts because of it. I'm not sure what I seen $38 billion that this company had. So they should have had no problem if they had an issue, just go ahead on and give everybody their funds back and, revamp and starting over. But, just no communication, just not, just leaving everybody in limbo, but the word you got was, make sure you continue to trade. Quick disclaimer, this information is webinar for educational purposes only. This is not investment or financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, just someone giving you my honest opinion in this program. The crypto income industry is risky and you should only invest the amount you can afford to lose. Past performance is not indicative of future results. And the number one rule, as we stated over and over, is to get in a profit as soon as possible. Based on your own risk tolerance and goals, you want to start playing with house money as quickly as possible. And this, for this very reason, is that we don't know. We don't know the morals of the owners. We don't know any of that. I mean, for the life of me, I just don't understand why they would do a rug pull on this one. I don't get it. I mean, they were making generating so much revenue per day. The whole concept of arbitration is just very unique and very needed. So I don't get that part, So supply and demand, I don't understand that unless their accounts are just locked up. Now they're saying we got this message, important notice at 23:05 U.S. time, May 22nd, we were attacked by an illegal network and received a ransom email from an unknown hacker. The attacker resulted in the loss of user data and platform is no longer functioning properly. We immediately commissioned a major network security provider to thoroughly analyze the problems caused by this attack, and data recovery work has already begun. Recovery is expected to take 3 to 5 weeks. We're sorry for this. This is ridiculous. Going back to the May 20th when they initially was going to come on, and then giving us, and that message was in Spanish, and they didn't come through then. There was, the SMS situation. We realized that there was an SMS situation. There's folks that have done some real due diligence and found that several platforms had that. We know May 12th took place, $200 billion loss. We know there was issues there. So we understand. We understand that part, but I guess my problem with it is, where's the communication to let us know of these problems? Part of when Swapnex took place, you have those issues. I mean, speak out on behalf of that. You have folks, they signed up with Swapnex, but attacking COTPS. And COTPS did nothing to negate that, to do anything. You know, so a lot of good folks, man, get left with the bag with this stuff, you know. And I understand it's cryptocurrency, and I understand it's a wild wild west, you know. Uh, but what it just doesn't add up, doesn't make any sense. And you know, for my team, man, I tell you what, I am really feeling it. You know, for folks who came on to the Legend Builders and who actually were, we thought we actually had a good one here, but you know, at the end of the day, man, we just don't know the type of owners. We don't know what that constitution that's inside. You know, we don't know the type of people that they are. You know, that you know, they, you know, folks out there. I mean, you had folks out there starting companies up and swindling people out of their money. You know, that was in this one. And making money from COCPS. And I mean, it's just one constant fraud and deception and disguise after the other. You know, all the COTPS, you know, Twitter pages, you know, no one knows who's truthful, who's not. Everybody's got their own agenda. But one thing that is happening, anything that was dealing with crypto, everyone got affected. Every platform either shut down, either you know, lowered the amount they paid out. Something happened that affected so many people. But COTPS, for the life of me, this is the one that's the anomaly. Unless they made bad business decisions. I mean, I was literally seeing. This is just one of the accounts. I mean, I've seen the account with 38 billion. Now, this is the one I watched the most because this is the one that paid me, and so I was able to trace it back. It had $7.8 billion in. Then overnight, you know, I thought people were getting traded. I seen funds going out the door. I thought people were getting traded out, or excuse me, I thought people were getting paid out. You know I never did, you know, get the deal, but I seen, you know, then this was there this morning, so they left $1 billion in. But again, they have other accounts that had over 38 billion, so there's no reason why you couldn't have paid the people out. Why would you do a rug pull? And not only that, I watched this account for days. It was making $600 million, an average of $600 million per day, because we were all doing the arbitration. So if you're making that type of revenue, unless you you made some bad business decisions on your investments and this and that, then why would you rug pull? You had more than enough to pay these people. Why would you? I don't get that part. That's the part that I don't get. We know that trading was getting done because we could see on Binance, we could see our transactions, and then on Binance, and you could see the transaction taking place immediately. That was no lie. You can go and you can verify that. So why would you, something as lucrative as that? Why would you rug pull? I don't understand that part. And you know, you claim you were insured for 250 FDIC. Well, we're gonna see. We you know, I'm sure we're gonna have some folks to try to find that out, see what's going on with that, because again, I just don't understand this. This doesn't make any sense. Now, yeah, I'm really baffled this morning. You know, at the same time, I've been in this space here for a couple of years. I know that these things happen, and you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, I stopped bringing people in when the money, when everything started getting funny. Um, uh, you know, I couldn't, you know, because there's so much uncertainty. You just didn't know you had, you know, and it doesn't it just doesn't make any sense to why would you do people like that, you know. And the same time, as far as people, when you come into these platforms, you really got to have the mindset of short term. because, very seldom, there's some things out there that's been running for, I mean, this has been running, this is going on 4 years. Why would we even think that it would have rug pulled at this particular time? 4 years. We have other things been out there that are still going, but again, even they have some shortfalls on paying. Well, why? Because again, we had $200 billion being on May 12th. So I wanted to just go over just a couple of things, couple of questions here that I'm going to address my folks who came in. So the crypto industry is wild, wild west. You need to have a game plan for success out here. This is very important, guys. You must have a game plan when you jump into this space. This space is, this is a individual decision to come in, and if someone shares something with you, they share something of what's going on for them and at that particular time. But we're learning something from each one of these. We're learning. So what takeaways have you learned from this journey? This is what I've learned. Get on house money as soon as possible. Was able to complete that. Everyone, that needs to be the number one goal. Get onto house money as soon as possible. Does the company actually fulfill a need in the marketplace, or is this a new concept? Is it duplicatable? Now, by doing a deeper dive in this, the answer is the concept of arbitration is needed in the marketplace and very lucrative. Cotps was getting paid 3% for every transaction. Now they were paying us 0.3 of the 3%. But the standard rate of pay is 3%. I watched their account on TronScan generate over 600 million per day. I do not understand the rug pull. For the life of me, you're making that much revenue. Why would you pull the plug? Are you going to come back in 3 weeks? After this stuff, who knows? Well, we don't know, but all we can go by is what you have done in the last, 2 weeks. We can't even go by what you did the last 3.5 years, because what you showed signs of was dishonesty. You showed that you're here to deceive the people. You need to, people at COTPS need to make that right. They need to, you have more than enough funds to do that, to get all these people paid out if you're going to decide to move on. At the same time, there are folks who made millions in this as well, and there are some people who, if they picked up the concept of arbitration, then they might be able to pick up how it's done, and because it is duplicatable, it can be the arbitration. If you have the right algorithm, this thing can be duplicated, and it's a very, very good business. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Do the risk outweigh the reward? Is it volatile or stable? The answer: 200 billion lost in crypto on May 12th. That's one of the biggest damaging days in crypto that we've had since I've been in this space. The crypto market is fruitful but extremely volatile at this time. I can't say that enough. With Bitcoin where it's at from where it was, it's almost like we took a step back in time, and so it's choppy waters out here. Everyone needs to tread very lightly. Will it bounce back? Of course, it always bounces back. Of course it is. But everyone needs to definitely, if you are someone in this space, you're new to this space, the waters are real choppy. The waves are real high, so tread with caution. If you are old school and you know how to navigate and work in these things in this market, then you already know. What I'm learning is that 3 to 6 months tops. It's getting, the time frame got short, especially after May 12th. I'm, looking for the company that's been around for 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years, whatever. Still, with the market the way that it is, we're, in the United States, we're borderline recession going on. So you have to adapt to the situation in the market. I would, go to say that, man, this is almost as volatile as the forex right now, because of where we are, especially with the folks out here who are non-transparent. I implore any of you guys who are these business owners, crypto owners, guys, you've got to be more transparent, man. Let the people know what's going on. That's a big part of the problem here. You lose a lot of trust when you fail to really just communicate. We got some folks out there who are doing a damn good job communicating, keeping their people abreast on everything that's going on. So I just, hey, shout out to the owner that Medify Yielders. He's doing exactly that, a man of his word. We're looking for some of our other people to that are other things that we're in too, to stand up and be a person of your word. Um, is it is anything legally? So is there anything legally we can do to recover our funds? Y'all excuse my verbiage. I'm not sure, but it's definitely worth exploring. Anyone who wants to take on that mantle and definitely look into some of that, by all means, definitely. I know I'm gonna do a little bit as well, but I've learned enough to know I can't harp on it. This and I got to keep it moving. So, but definitely, it's definitely worth exploring. So I believe. There's some folks out there who found their home base office in Chile, and place of business and things of that nature. So I'm sure there's definitely going to be some exploratory work done to see how we can recover our funds, if all possible. What is the biggest takeaway? Always, always, always invest only what you can afford to lose. Again, always, always, always invest only what you can afford to lose. That's about the biggest takeaway that we have from this. And um, as it relates to my team in the Legend Builders and the folks who came in and I've definitely said my prayers where it's concerned, and for our people. I pray that that you land on your feet, 100 times fold of what was taken, because this it's just, all these things, they're all risky, and we take a chance every time we get in. That's why we have to be the aggressor and turn a profit as soon as possible. That's why we cannot let a situation or platform dictate the terms. We must dictate the terms and get in the profit. And the other model that I would take from it as well is I've learned to do as well, is to turn, once you get into profit, then no matter how small the profit is, turn the profit as quickly as you're able. Every 3 to 5 days, pull your profits. Don't wait till they grow to 6 figures and 7 figures. No need for that. If you have the ability to pull, pull you a third, a half, or whatever, and just keep doing it. Utilize the platforms as tools. They're nothing more than tools to help benefit you in your daily life. Yes, we would like them to grow, and this is one that could could build generational wealth if the morality and the constitution of the person or the people who were running it was on point. But we don't know their heart. We don't know their mindset. We don't know that, who they are. They, we found out they come to seek and destroy, like so many others. So I definitely pray for the power of discernment for us to get wiser, get better, get smarter at this. Did a lot of folks make money in this? Yes. Did a lot of folks do well in this? Yes. But my concern ain't with them. It's with those folks who came on the tail end of this. And I implore you guys as well, when there's something that doesn't seem right, don't just, it's one thing to talk to folks about it. I know my last presentation about it, I was slow to talk about certain things because I didn't have all the information, so I couldn't make that decision yet. So I had my presentation. But the last one I posted with Bawana and them on, man, I kind of felt bad on that one, because I'm like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't have this. Maybe we shouldn't maybe we shouldn't post this out there. Maybe we shouldn't, because we still, you didn't know, but there was something that was like, you know what, man, maybe we shouldn't, have an invitation call. Maybe, we shouldn't, we had people that were bringing in 20, 40, and 50 people. And I started telling everyone, guys, let's just get them signed up, but don't have them fund. Just hold off. But we still had people still trying to have people fund. And so I'm going to ask you guys, when you get in that situation and you see something may not be quite right, don't be upfront with them. Let them know what's going on, but don't have them fund, because we don't never want to harm anyone or harm our folks or anybody that we're bringing in. We don't never want to put them in a situation to where they can lose their money, especially if you have questions. So really, when folks are when things are just not quite right, don't invite nobody to the platform. Don't invite nobody to fund the platform. I guess that'd be the thing. Don't to fund when you just don't know, because again, we're not trying to bottleneck nobody. We're not trying to have our people lose money, guys. That's not what this is about. This is for us to get in position to make money, not to lose. We cannot take our personal. There's something you got to look inside you. You cannot do that to people. You just can't. I don't care how bad they want to get in. You must hold them up at the door. Period. End of discussion. That's not even up for debate or question. As a matter of fact, if that's the type, if that's in your heart, man, step off, move on. I'm not. That's not me, and I don't even want people around me like that, because it's not right. It's not right. We just, I just, I mean, this one here, I'm taking hard, guys. I mean, because we have, I mean, we have so many people, family members, people that we brought on that really, really, really want to see make a difference in their life. I mean, about my baby, my daughter on, but we won't stop. We're gonna keep building, keep growing, and we keep doing what we do. So again, I thankful for the journey. It's a hard lesson to learn. Thankful for the people who are part of the legend builders, who believe in something, came in together with something, and definitely definitely feeling for you guys and your families, because again, that's why we're doing this, is to really get a leg up from this current situation that we're currently in, this 9 to 5 that is only paying you such a you know what I'm saying, what guys I'm trying to say. I mean, it's like I say, this one is tough. So I'm gonna step off. But this is CMAC, aka Next Level Bitcoin, and this will not be the last. You know, there's always other opportunities. We're in other opportunities. I just really expected more from this one, and I wanted more for you guys as well. So that's all I got. You guys, take care, and we'll talk soon.